Yo, what's up? Jonathan Register here. This is going to be a mind-blowing video. I'm going to, you're going to want to right this second right now. Go ahead, grab a sheet of paper, grab a pen out because you're going to want to take notes. Because those of you that get this, if you get this, you internalize this, you take action on this, this is going to make your life so much easier. When it comes to getting people to buy your stuff, to buy your products, to join your business opportunity. If you do what I share with you, it's just going to be so much easier. Like getting sales, it's going to be very, very easy. Getting people to join your team is going to be very, very easy because we're going to focus on buyers, right? This is the path of least resistance. If you want to take the harder route, then try to convince people who are convince people on the other side of the spectrum who are not interested in what you have and try to convince them to buy your thing. It's a very long and hard process, and that's the hard way to go. This is the path of least resistance. This is the easy way to go. And like I've shared with you, I'm kind of lazy, and so I would much rather take the easy route than go the hard route and try to convince people to buy my stuff and join my business, So all right, so let's get going. So I hope you grab a sheet of paper, grab a pen out. Seriously, you're going to want to do that because you're going to want to take notes during this. And I'll try to keep this video fairly short, as short as possible. And I have a little bit of notes here that I'm going to go through and share with you how to do this, my ninja way to find to find buyers on Facebook. All right, so let me go ahead and let me open up Microsoft Word. So I'll type out a few things for you as we're going through this, and you should, as I type stuff, that's definitely stuff you want to write down. So first, we need to have a product in mind that we're promoting, a product or business opportunity in mind. And so for my example, that we'll kind of go through together, I'm just going to pretend, so my product that I'm selling, it's all, and you don't have to write this down, Autopilot Sponsoring. This is a program that I put together that teaches people how to how to use the internet to find red hot prospects and how to automatically sponsor those people 24/7, even when you're not working, by leveraging the internet. And so it's just a product. It's an online info product that I'm selling, and so that's what we'll use as an example to walk you through this process. So the next thing, so you need to have a product in mind. So what's your product or biz opportunity that you're bringing people into? So you need to write that out and just have an idea of what you're selling or what you're getting people into. So the next thing is you need to ask yourself this question, and you are going to want to write this down. Who is the most likely person to buy my product? I can't type. Or join my business opportunity. So who is the most likely person to buy my product or join my business opportunity? So, and by the way, this works whatever, regardless with what niche you're in. If you're in fitness, if you're in health, if you're in whatever, if you're in basket weaving, whatever you're in, as long as there's actually people buying this stuff, you can do this and you can make this work for your niche. All right, so who is the most likely person to buy my product or join my business opportunity? You need to answer this question. And so for our example that we're going through, the most likely person to buy Autopilot Sponsoring would be someone who is looking to build their network marketing business online. That's the most likely person to buy my product. Someone who's looking to build their network marketing business online, because my product teaches people, teaches network marketers how to build their business through the internet, right? So that's obvious. So for your situation, you need to answer this question. If you're in fitness, who's the most likely person to buy your product or join your business opportunity? Well, in fitness, so say you're selling a fitness product that's a fitness product. Maybe you're selling some type of nutritional product. So who's the most likely person to buy that nutritional product? Well, it's going to be people looking to improve their health, people looking to lose weight, right? That's obvious. So just, you need to answer that question though. Even though this is obvious, you need to go through these questions and answer them. And so lastly, or actually not lastly, but this is our next question. What would be a product, service, what would be a product, service, people who are looking to build their network marketing business online have bought? This is the golden question. This is the golden question. This is how we find buyers. What would be a product, service that people who are looking, so the wording there's kind of jacked up. What would be a product, service, people that people who are looking to build their network marketing business online have bought? So let me just I'm kind of a perfectionist sometimes, and kind of anal. But anyways, so depending on for our example, let's answer this for our example, and then I'll just kind of throw out a few other examples. So what would be a product, service that people who are looking to build their network marketing business online have bought? Well, one that immediately comes to my mind is My Lead System Pro. This is a system that's designed for network marketers who are looking to build their business online. That's exactly the type of person I want to target. Another product, service that people have bought who are looking to build a network marketing business online would be GVO. They're a web hosting company, but they primarily focus their market. It's really like network marketers, internet marketers. Also Pure Leverage, which is owned by GVO. It's an autoresponder, but they have a really good comp plan attached to it or whatever, and so there's a lot of network marketers that join Pure Leverage that are part of other businesses. Another one that comes to mind, Empower Network. I mean, Empower Network is actually a company, but they primarily, like Empower Network, it's all through the internet. Their business is through the internet. So this would definitely be a product or service that someone looking to build a business online, that's definitely a good target for me to go after. Empower Network. And, I just got to go on and on and on and on. But those are just kind of a few examples. So for you, like, whatever you're selling, whatever business opportunity you're promoting, you need to ask yourself, what would be a product, service that those people have bought? So you need to answer that question and just kind of spend a couple of minutes just listing out some products and services that people in your niche have bought. All right, so we've got that, and this is really the most important question. I mean, this is how we find our buyers. So you want to highlight that and star that. All right, so the next question we need to ask ourselves is, where would these people hang out at on Facebook, right? Where would these people hang out on Facebook? And so this is how we actually find them on Facebook. And really what I've personally found is the best place to target these people here is to search for Facebook groups where these people hang out at. And the reason why is, like, for someone to join a Facebook group, that means that they are absolutely serious about whatever topic that group is based on. That is a high quality prospect. Someone that has joined the My Lead System Pro group, they are probably a very good prospect. Number one, and especially for me, based on what I'm promoting, number one, to be like, I know off the top of my head, I know there is a My Lead System Pro group. And so, for one, they bought MLSP, so they're a buyer. They've actually bought something. And number two, like, they're ultra targeted. Like, it's someone who's joined My Lead System Pro is a very good candidate to buy my product, and someone that would buy my product if I presented it in the right way and they had a need for it. So these are high-quality prospects. That's the whole point that I'm trying to make. So all you need to do is basically just go to Facebook and look for buyer groups based on this question here that we came up with, right? And ideally, we want to find buyer groups. So we want to find and see if there is a GVO group. We want to see if there's a pure leverage group. We want to see if there's an Empower Network group. We want to see if there's a My Lead System Pro group, which we know there is already. So that's ideally what you want to find. And if you're struggling with finding buyer groups, then you can go one step to more general and find targeted groups around your particular niche. So that's not as targeted, and you know it is definitely more general, but you're getting yourself in the right direction. All right, so let me just keep going, and then hopefully all this will make sense for you. And by the way, like as I'm going through this, I like videos, but I do really enjoy, I do really love webinars because it's interactive, and I can get feedback from you. I can make sure that you're understanding what I'm sharing, you know, because you guys could be totally lost. I don't know. But I think once I continue going through this, everything will make sense to you. But as you're watching this video, like, leave me comments below. Just pretend we're doing this live. Leave me any of your questions you have. I'll personally respond. Like, I want to help you. I want to see you create real success, real results, and I want to see you take the easy path, not the hard way. All right, so leave your comments below. Leave your questions below. All right, so where would these people hang out? So we need to search out groups on Facebook, and ideally we want buyer groups. All right, it's as simple as that. Cool. So now let me just kind of get into, let me go ahead and go through. We'll hop on Facebook and show you exactly how to do this. So let's go to Facebook here, and I'm already logged in here. So just like I shared with you, what we want to do is we want to find buyer groups. We want to find buyer groups on Facebook. And man, Facebook is so freaking distracting. Like I immediately get on Facebook and I start reading the news feed, and then like 10 minutes later, I'm still like, you know, reading people's stuff, and man, it's such a time sucker. So anyways, we got to be, that's something we need to, you and I, we need to be careful of. We need to, like, for me personally, I really have to limit my Facebook time. So when you do get on Facebook with a mission, and our mission right now is to find buyer groups. And to find buyer groups, just like we went through, you have to answer those questions that I shared with you. All right, so we've already come up with our list. So we've already gone through these questions, and I've already come up with some ideas. So we want to go ahead and just search out and see if we can find some buyer groups. And so I know there's My Lead System. So you just type up My Lead System Pro. So I know there's, you know, there's a group. There we go. And I know, I'm pretty sure there's a group for, I don't know, like GVO. Let me search GVO and go see more results. And let's choose groups. So whenever you're searching, you just type in what you want, and you can type in see more results, and then you choose groups, and that will help you find groups based on what you're looking for. So let's see, GVO discussion, open group. Let me check that out. Ideally, like, I want to find the group that, like, the GVO group, right? Like, there's all these random GVO groups here, but I want to find a group with a lot of people, because that's more people are going to reach out to. GVO discussion, there's 208 members, so that's not like the official GVO group. There may not be an official GVO group. Oh, 2,000 members. So that's a lot of people. So this looks like, I don't think it's the official group. There's definitely a ton of spam in there. But let's keep going here. GVO, there's only 47 people, only 29 people. Co-op Center for Empower Network, GVO, and Pure Leverage. Hey, that's actually a very, very targeted group. There's only 214 people here, but people who are in this type of group, Co-op Center for Empower Network, GVO, and Pure Leverage, that means people in these groups, like they they do co-ops together. So meaning they take all of their, like, everyone, they pool all of their money together, and then they do spend money on marketing and advertising. But by pooling their money together, you can get a lot more leads and have a lot more success. And so people are running co-ops, so that means these are people who have bought Empower Network, GVO, and Pure Leverage. So this is a buyer's group. This is a very, very good targeted group. All right, and let's see, GVO, global, virtual. So this, go over here. So this is just, this looks like just a group someone made. I don't know that this is the official, but it doesn't matter. We don't have to find the official GVO group, but usually if you can find the official group of a particular product, there's going to be a lot of people in that particular group. Like, let me show, for example, let me show you My Lead System Pro, My Lead, here we go, community. There's 6,000 people in that group. That's a lot of people, and the people in this group have bought My Lead System Pro. So, all right. So once we find a good buyers group based on the questions that we asked here and the answers that we came up with. We look for buyers groups, and now what we want to do is we want to go through here, and if we want to target these people like a laser, what we can do is we can actually collect all of these people, and we can create a custom audience inside of the Facebook Advertising Center. And then from there, we can actually run ads specifically to the people inside of this group. So think about it for a second. Think about it. We are going to be, so our product, like our example, is it's a product that teaches network marketers how to sponsor people through the internet. This My Lead System Pro community, these are people who have bought My Lead System Pro. They are definitely they're people looking to build their business, network marketing business online, and so they're buyers, and we're gonna run ads directly to them. Like, how freaking cool is that? Like, that is such laser. That's like as laser targeted as you can get. So I hope you see that. And so we're going to create this custom audience on Facebook. I'll show you how to do that, and then we can actually advertise and have ads and have a lead capture page that go directly towards these people, so we can build an incredibly targeted list. All right, are you following me here? I hope you're following me. So let me just go ahead and show you how to do that. So here, what we can do, we can click on 6,000, click on the members, and we can just, what we want to do is go through excuse me, go through each of these people, right click, open a new tab, and so here's Liz Hester. And so what we need to do is we want to create a custom audience in Facebook. And so what we're gonna do is, let me just show you what to do instead of trying to explain it, because then I'll totally confuse you. So we want to copy Liz's URL, and then we want to come over to this site here. I don't know if you can see. I don't think you can see the URL. Let me go back. So I'm going to copy this URL. So you're going to want to write this down. So let's go here. So you're going to want to write that URL down, bookmark it, save it, and before we go back to that, let me just write out the process we're going to go through. We're going to collect member Facebook IDs, and you're going to know what that means in a second. Number two, we're going to create a custom audience in Facebook. Number three, we're going to run ads to that custom audience, and we're going to generate a buyers list and make lots and lots of money while helping people. All right, that's the basic process that we're going to go through. All right, so you should have that down by now. So let's go ahead and go back. And so we go through Liz. We're going to get her user ID. I think Facebook calls it UID, user ID. So to do that, we copy her this profile link, and then we come over to this site that I shared with you, findmyfacebookid.com. And at this site, all we do is we paste in Liz's the link to her profile. We click on look up numeric ID, and there we go. This is Liz's. This is her user ID. And so what we want to do is we want to copy this. Right click, copy. And guys, you're gonna be able to watch this video over and over again so you can see this process and really get this process. It's really, really simple. And I do have an easy button for you, a path of least resistance. I'll show you in a second. So we've copied, and I'm going to open up Excel because we want to put this in Excel. And we want to paste Liz's user ID. All right, I can double click. Actually, Excel is goofy. It adds those weird characters. So let me open up. I'm going to open up Notebook. This is a, hold on. So I'm going to paste it here into, this is Notepad++. It's just like a Notepad program. So you can just open Notepad, but I just prefer using this program called Notepad++. It's actually free. You can look it up and download it. All right, so we got Liz's user ID, and so we want to do the same thing for everyone, all 6,000 of these people. It's a lot of people, and that would definitely take a while, but let me do it one more time just to show you. So let's just open up this person here. And so we open up her profile. Let's copy, let's copy her profile, the link to her profile. Let's go back here, and let's paste it in there, click look up numeric ID, and there is her user ID. So let's copy that, go back into Notepad, and paste it. And so you want to do that for all 6,000 people. So like with this, there's definitely smaller buyer groups out there, and so by doing this manual method, it could be possible, and it could be pretty simple to do if you're dealing with like a small group of people. But what I personally do, like there's actually a program out there that will do all of this for you in an instant. So it literally, so instead of going through this process for 6,000 people, you can spend a few seconds and do this instantly. So let me show that to you right here. So this is a little program. This program, it's dirt cheap. It's worth, in my opinion, every penny and more. I think it's $37 or $27 or something, and I'll put a link below this video to this program so you can get it. And if you plan on doing this, I highly recommend you get this program, because copying 6,000, doing this for 6,000 people, it's a waste of time, right? Like we want to leverage our time and take the path of least resistance, the easy path. So let me show you how to do it with this program and how easy it is. All right, so let me exit this. So we want to grab the user IDs for MyLeaseSystem Pro. And so all we got to do is I'm going to come in here. Let me just click on it. I'm going to copy this URL. I'm going to pull up my little program here. I'm going to paste it in here. I'm going to delete this URL because I just want to get the name of the group, MLSP Community, and I'm going to click on Search. All right, so here we go. To get MyLeaseSystem Pro to pull up this particular group, what we need to do is we actually need to, we don't want to copy the URL of the group. What we want to do is we want to come in here and find the title of the group, and the title is right here. So what I want to do is I want to copy this, and then what I want to do is I want to paste it in there. And I should be able to click search, and I think it should come up. Actually, yeah, it's already come up. Let me reset this here, just show you. Search. Or let me type in, no, I don't know. I just want to come up with random stuff. Okay, so let's drop in the title again and click search. And there we go. We got the community that came up. You click on it, and sometimes it takes a second for everything to populate here. There we go, 4,898 members. And so instead of manually going through all of these people, and sometimes like this program, for some reason it doesn't always collect all of the members, but that's okay. I mean, to have a list of 4,898 people who are buyers, that's fine with me. That's totally cool with me. All right, so all we got to do is click on extract, and it's going to give us. So we want to save this, members, save, and now let me minimize everything and open this file that it saved. And now we have 4,000 user IDs of people who are part of the MLSP Facebook group. So they bought MLSP, and so this is my buyer group. And actually, you can't even see this. Let me minimize this or make it smaller and adjust it. So there you go. All right, so those are all the user IDs. And what I like to do, because Excel sometimes like it adds these weird characters and makes things funky. So what I like to do is the little Excel thing that it gives me. I like to open it, open with, and I like to use the Notepad++. And again, you can Google that. It's totally free. And so then there it gives me the list. And then what I do is I file, save as, and we'll call it MLSP group. And we can save it as a text file. Save. All right, so now I can close that. And so let's go back to Facebook here. All right, so on our list of what we've done so far, so we've collected our member Facebook IDs, so we've done that. Now we need to create a custom audience inside of Facebook. So to do that, we really need to use the Chrome browser, because we have to download a little thing, and this is simple, guys. This is really, really simple. Don't make this harder than it is. This is really easy. So we need to download this thing called Facebook Power Editor. So if you're not using Chrome, like, you need to use Chrome for this to work properly. So to get Chrome, all you got to do is just go to man, you've been kind of probably missing out. I don't have my thing big enough for you to see everything. All right, now you should be able to see this. So to get Chrome, just go to Google, google.com. I mean, this is pretty simple. And just go to Chrome and download Chrome. All right, so you need to do this. Once you have Chrome, what you want to do is in the top search bar here, all you got to do is type in Facebook Power Editor. So type that in, click enter, and you're going to look for Chrome Web Store Facebook Power Editor. And this is free, by the way. This is totally free. And so you click on that, Chrome Web Store Facebook Power Editor. And then it's going to have you add this to Chrome. And it's just a little add-on that it will add it automatically to Chrome. So you click on Add to Chrome, and you'll have to sign in and all that. And so just go through that process and install Facebook Power Editor. They'll walk you through everything, and then I think they'll make you sign in to Facebook and all that. So now, once you have Facebook Power Editor installed, when you go to inside of Facebook, so let's go to Jonathan Register, and I want to go to actually, let's go to Home, and let's go to More, Advertising. And so this is, I've used this for a few little campaign things, but nothing, this is not where I actively do all of my campaigns, just an FYI. So now that we have Facebook Power Editor installed, what we're going to see once we're inside of this ad manager, we're going to see a thing that says Power Editor, right? And so you got to go through that process I just shared to get this. So if you didn't do that, pause the video, go back and install the Facebook Power Editor. So all we got to do to create our custom audience is we click on Facebook Power Editor, and this is going to come up. And so the very first thing you'll want to do, actually, yeah, probably the first thing you want to do is click on Download, and just click Download again. And what this is going to do is this is going to sync everything in your Facebook advertising account with the Facebook Power Editor. So I don't, quite honestly, like, I don't understand all this stuff. Like, I don't understand, like, why do you have to install the Power Editor? Why isn't it just built into Facebook? I have no idea. I have no idea. That's just the way it is. So this is what you do, you know? So it's totally cool not to understand everything, why everything is, and just the way it is, right? All right, so sometimes this gets hung up, like you'll download it and it'll just sit there forever. And so what I'll do is I'll just click up here and I'll just hit enter to refresh the page, and then it'll disappear and you're good to go. All right, so we've got the Power Editor installed. So now we can, and you only got to do that once. Like once you have Power Editor installed, you're good to go. You never have to install it again. All right, so now we want to create our custom audience. So all you got to do is go to Audiences, and we want to create audience. So create audience, custom audience, and it will have you accept the terms. So just accept the terms. And from here, just name your audience. We'll call it MLSP group. And you don't have to put a description. I usually leave that blank. Choose file. And let's find that text file that we created, that we got from this program. And we go to MLSP group. And we select user IDs. And then we select create. All right, so what this is going to do, it's importing that text file. And then it says your audience has been uploaded. It may take up to 1 hour for it to be available for targeting. Click on check updates to refresh the status of your audience. Click close. And there we go. And so our custom audience is now in here. And so it does take a full hour for this to be uploaded, for it to be updated. And we have to wait until it's, so we click on check updates and you can see it says status waiting. Once after an hour has passed, this will say status. I think it'll say status ready. Like you'll actually see the 4,000 people. It'll say 4,800 whatever people. And once that's done, now you can go back to the Facebook Advertising Center, and you can run ads. And let me I can quickly show you real quick. Facebook Advertising. Click on Create an Ad. And we'll just say, oh, I'm gonna advertise my page. I want to get through this quickly here. And I'm gonna leave all that as is. And from here, what we're gonna see is below the precise interest, we're gonna see this thing that says custom audience. And look, there we go. It says MLSP group. So now, like, you don't choose anything. All you gotta do for your targeting is you just select the audience, the custom audience that you just uploaded. So you just click that, and it's not going to work because the audience hasn't been fully updated yet. Again, it takes an hour to do this, but usually it'll say, okay, your audience is now 4,000 some people, and now we can run our ads. So guys, that is it. That is the process. And man, I could probably, like, I could sell this. Like, I could, maybe add a little bit more to this and actually sell this as a training. But I wanted to share this with you because this is so freaking powerful. This is the path of least resistance. This is the easy path. Advertising to buyers. That is how to advertise to buyers. So guys, if you have any questions, leave them below. If you found this to be extremely valuable, you absolutely loved it, leave me a comment below. Like, I just want to help you. I want to see you and everyone in our community create real results. So just let me know if you got value from this, if it helped. And I think that's it. I think that's everything. I'm looking through my notes. I don't think I forgot everything. So I'm excited for the people who take action on this and create success, create results, because I can't wait to see messages from you telling me about how you've added this number of people to your email list, you've sold this number of products, you've sponsored this number of people. I'm really excited for you. So again, leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought of this and take action. Hope you have a great day. Talk to you guys later.